Alright, hello everybody. I just wanted to make a quick update video on Priest in the recent development for the PTR. So we actually had some fantastic changes coming in, and they actually fixed Mind Spike. They fixed Mind Spike by removing it, thank God. So, and we actually got, two very good changes in place of it. So we've got Misery, which now replaces where Shadow Crash used to be. So Vampiric Touch and will now also apply Shadow Word Pain. So this will be fantastic for a dungeon where you're not getting as much value out of something like Power Infusion and Mind Bender. Say we're staying in Insanity up to say 50 stacks on a specific set of ads isn't as impactful as it would be say on a boss. Possibly because ads are dying, the packs don't last for 20 seconds, etc, etc. So now for you to dot up 3 mobs, it's quite simple to do. Just Vampiric Touch on 3 mobs and that's it. That's all your dots up, and then you can go ahead and Mind Blast, Mind Flay, get straight into Insanity. And this is on a very good tier as well, because you can actually take this and then you can take Legacy of the Void, which now will allow you to get into Void form at 65. So even in a dungeon, if you're finding, I'm not sure what's going to be the best way to go between Shadow Crash and Legacy of the Void for dungeons, but at least now you have a choice between whether if you want to dot up 4 or 5 targets quickly, put a few Mind Blasts out, get straight into Insanity, and then be working on refreshing those Mind Blasts, and start your AoE quicker, or you can take Shadow Crash, which will just allow you to have burst AoE. So say if you're doing a dungeon, I assume that Shadow Crash would be better if you're chain pulling quicker, where having a burst AoE that hits every target will be more beneficial than you maybe doing say a plus 15 where 3 mobs might actually last a fairly long amount of time. So I think these are fantastic changes. I think Shadow Crash moving out of this tier here is a great change, and then putting into this last tier. The other good thing about Shadow Crash is that it actually generates a decent amount of Insanity, so it will actually be a pretty viable alternative even to Legacy of the Void and Surrender to Madness. We might see the problem with Legacy of the Void is that we generate so much Insanity even outside of Insanity, even outside of Void form, that Legacy of the Void doesn't see much play. But then obviously we now also have a talent like Lingering Insanity, where we're benefited by getting back into Void form quicker, and then obviously you get the haste while you're in Void form while you're doing more damage. So we have choices with talents, we have combos with talents. It's overall actually really good changes. I'm really pleased to see this happen. The other thing that they did change was they did listen, and now we also have a Crit Haste Priest Legendary coming in the form of the new headpiece that came in. So these really fantastic changes coming in, and I hope everyone else is happy with the changes they see. Anyway, well, thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed.